Ladies and gentlemen, denizens of the internet, it's hot. Damn hot.
So
Real
hot. So hot.
And I'm also hot and named Adam Even,
And I'm BJ Adder.
who is lukewarm at best, but this competition may warm her all the way up to a blazing fire as it is time to dive into the show.
Yes.
Could it get any hotter?
I hope not.
Spicy, spicy. It's like walking into an oven out there. I had to check if I had eyebrows coming back in. Got up to what? 109 today?
Somewhere around there. Thankfully, where I was, it was only got up to 106.
Woof! 106.
You know, I had a feeling we'd hear from her tonight.
But number one is coming out to address the faithfuls here in the RFW.
Yes.
Let's see what this is all about.
Our very first champion.
Hold up, we can't let this happen. Not here, not like this.
What happened?
Movie magic! Movie magic! I've been getting some matches in on the WWE network, and, well,
Oh.
those people need to shut the hell up. They are not as good as we are. It ain't a Roughshot show unless there's some problems.
And I didn't even do it this time.
This one's on me! My bad. Coming out for the first time, number one Queen of Combat.
Yes.
The
RFW.
champion, Ephedra, is making her way to the ring to address the faithfuls.
RFW's conquest is... Who's your champion again?
Steffi B, but we're talking about Ephedra right now. She's addressing the people, saying how she really hopes to add some shine to this title.
Well, she's gonna add shine no matter what, because she's our first champion.
She's declaring that the first title defense she's going to have is going to be a victory.
It's gonna be very interesting to see how her reign starts. Who her first opponent's gonna be.
Who indeed?
Yes. Surprises.
It's just the Advent calendar that begins and ends your week. That bear hug that starts with powerful competition and ends in debauchery. But making her way to the ring,
Justine,
the aged backstage trainer for the WWE, making her way to the ring. So a little bit of tag team action?
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit of tag team action? Take it in, folks. Look around you.
Yes, this is the
Witness
new
the new
RFW
Arena.
Roughshot Arena.
Roughshot. RFW
Yes.
Roughshot Arena.
It's been polished up a little bit.
It is very beautiful. And these camera angles are really giving you the breadth and width of that glorious look.
Yes.
Who could it be? Who could it be? It's really dark in here all of a sudden.
Don't open your eyes.
I don't know if they're shut. I can't see.
Well, you'll be alright.
It's really hard to tell which one of these tactical clowns are coming out. I know there's only two people that it could be.
Yeah, unfortunately, Daddy Joe is out for a while.
Still out with injury. JoJo checking in every day.
She hardly ever leaves his side. Only leaves his side to be in matches.
And that's the professional we're dealing with. JoJo is upholding their contractual obligations where some stars disappear off the face of the earth.
This is a bit of an odd team.
Ah! The Quadruple A Elites, one half of them, making their way to the ring. This is Adachi and Alexander Knight. The Quadruple A security, or at least 1/3 of the Quadruple A security, have started to lax on their professional training. But Alexander Knight remaining an ever vigilant zealot of their training.
He is the only one who has kept the entire suit.
And there is the lockup as this card officially begins. Dropped down flat by Justine. Justine showing that she is every bit of the competitor in her advanced age for what wrestling is concerned.
Yeah, I see no ring rust.
No ring rust whatsoever, and that is because she mostly spends time in the Performance Center training, always measuring her opponent appropriately.
At least so far.
On the topic of professionalism, Adachi has really been tearing it up, getting into interesting places in the RFW itinerary, if you will, and managing to accomplish what most stars are unable to do, but he managing to do it in a single month.
Yeah, he has had a pretty good showing.
And the tag out to his partner. This partner was the only one of the Quadruple A security to not qualify for coronation.
That is very true. And it was Alexander Knight and Adachi that faced off against each other.
Yeah, that was a very odd booking, all things considered. I didn't really understand why you chose to make two Quadruple A security fight each other, but they didn't turn down the opportunity for being an inaugural champion, or at least potentially.
They're always up to just good competition.
Shades of the Bullet Club in the Quadruple A security. That would be true if it weren't for the fact that half of the Quadruple A security has not been seen with the other half in a very long time.
That's true. They seem to have split up a little bit.
Are cracks potentially showing on the Quadruple A security?
Maybe.
Well, that's going to crack a rib at the very least. There's a crack within Alexander Knight, but it doesn't seem to be bugging him much, as he is not taking for granted the combat that he is in.
No. These are very professional people.
And I heard none too cheap.
Well,
not vaudeville bully expensive.
They technically have a different contract now. They're competitors instead of security now.
So they pull from the pot more than they pull from the dole.
Whatever that means.
Whatever that means, it means that they make money if they win.
Yes, that is what it means, yes.
It does not look like they're doing too well against this impromptu team. JoJo, one of the only real tactical clowns, and a gosh dang sniper with that fist of hers.
She seems to have gotten her partner, though.
Yeah, double collaterals will happen when this. It was like Three Stooges. One person got punched and the other person got knocked into. But JoJo kind of been alone, kind of been a mess. Daddy Joe in the hospital. Buzzsaw Gibbs with this weird partnership with the Gnarly Quins.
And the Gnarly Quins, yeah.
That brutal elbow to the top of Justine as the hot tag was happening. But the double A, I guess we have here, the double A security that we are experiencing at the moment, still on top of them.
Yeah.
But Justine boxing and Alexander Knight into submission practically. Into the ropes.
And Spinebuster.
Spinebuster. Placed him flat, prone, and out on the mat. Kick to the gut. Small package driver.
And it looks like Alexander is starting to fight back.
What can you say of the defensive nature of the quadruple A security right now?
What do you mean?
Well, they seem to be, dragging this pace down, putting it into a grind more than a vicious offense, and it looks like the team of Justine and JoJo really do want to pick up the speed.
Yeah, they like to wear down their opponents because they're used to be working in a larger group.
They are normally in a group of 4, and it's really starting to show in the strategy. The fact that they can change up the strategy and really work as a unit so small, it really speaks to their training.
Yeah, they learn to just work no matter if they're a tag team as the quadruple A or if they're in singles. They have learned to determine what pace they need
Alexander
to be at.
Knight maybe giving JoJo too much of a break there in the corner.
It seems like they might have underestimated her a little bit.
Maybe underestimated, maybe just getting tired, as normally they can rotate out, much like the New Day has done in the past.
Right. There's usually more of them to tag out to.
Goodness gracious! Whatever that move was called, it crumpled the mask of Alexander Knight. Alexander Knight may be having some qualms about attacking women.
Maybe.
But that's not the type of thing you can do in this environment.
Well, he tags out to his partner, so he doesn't have to anymore.
Adachi doesn't have the same scruples, I don't think.
Most of the quadruple A do not have that problem.
Alexander Knight, a white knight. Adachi may be gathering mental fortitude and taking a break on the outside. But there's a 5 count and things are looking grim. That's a 6 count as Adachi is going to attack
after
Justine, a little confused as to what the heck's going on out here. Slooping around the ref, slaloming, if you will, around the ref and managing to get to Adachi in a flash.
Getting a little bit of payback on Adachi.
Gut
for
punch
attacking
after
her
gut
partner.
punch after gut punch. Just punishing the midsection of Adachi. Picked up and flapjacked. Dragging her to the middle of the rope, the middle of the ring, learning from his mistakes at Coronation. He's going for something disgusting. But Justine, you can't waste too much time on a move on Justine. She'll see it coming.
She's the veteran.
Precarious position for Justine.
And Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes on the top rope, paying dividends like it always does. Oh, disgusting. Weird and freaky. Adachi busting it down sexual style
2,
on Justine.
and 3.
And getting the pin. Wait, hold on, what?
What is happening?
This is the... Is that Buzzsaw Gibbs and Daddy N talking trash on the stage?
It is.
They're saying come in the ring. They still got some in them. Very
that was
odd.
Weird.
Very odd. Oh! Ambrose.
She had a really good showing
Recipient
at Coronation.
of the most eliminations in a single Royale scenario.
Yeah.
she's declaring what a fluke it was, and that she should be the #1 contender.
Yeah, she did the best in Coronation. Oh.
Oh! Looks like Boxman begs to differ. Now, Boxman was pinned by Ambrose.
Yeah.
And he says it was a fluke. And that you came out of nowhere and you pinned me.
And he was tired from the match before that he had the night before?
He wants a match with Ambrose.
Oh. A light tube match.
Now, Ambrose is all too familiar with the light tube match, but I don't think she has ever experienced one with Boxman.
No, she has not been in a one-on-one match with Boxman. Oh. She says no.
She knows exactly what a light tube match is like because her double debut was in a light tube match.
Wow.
I can't believe Boxman got stood up by Ambrose.
I know. Oh, jeez.
Oh, man. Ugh.
Why does their thing say wash?
Wash what?
Look at it. It says wash.
Well, I mean, have you smelled Jabroni? They need a reminder every chance they get.
Oh, jeez.
The Jabroni Dojo, not the cleanest people. But, making their way to the ring, I guess. Weighing collectively, I don't know, $150.
And it's mostly jabroni.
Look, it says was. It's was. They were in Coronation. They tried to win. But the Black Jacket Club saw to it that there was not going to be a victory from the Jabroni Dojo.
No, I think we got a little bit of revenge on them. What do you think?
I think it's good. As this is tag team action, if I'm correct.
It is.
Reminiscent of the Princess of Staten Island. Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah.
Here comes Mary Sue. Mary Sue was a surprise. Debuting her colors maybe a little bit too early and showing her hand, but even with the stacked deck in her favor, she still was unable
to win at Coronation.
And so she's looking to climb back to the top one fight at a time. And it's starting with a little bit of father and daughter
tag team action. This is the first time they've teamed in a long time.
It's also the first time that any of the Jabroni Dojo is on your show under contract.
Uh-huh. And Mod.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
It's very dark in here. I thought you were sitting next to me.
I was.
Using every bit of the Glorpina's mind goggles to talk to me right now.
Well, they have an earpiece in them.
Fair enough.
And a little microphone.
It must be fun to manage Mod, and it must be fun for Mod to be managed by the GM of the show she's currently working.
Yeah. Of course. Duh.
Now, I start to wonder why my partner is managing a client on her own show.
Well, I wanted to get some up-close... I wanted to get some up-close action, make sure they're staying in line.
Very fascinating stuff. It wasn't that long ago that Skinner showed up to have a double debut on Roughshot
And he threw Adrian Mack out after injuring him backstage.
While Jabroni was distracted with Carp, who was supposed to debut against Vaudeville Bully that night.
Yeah. He just hurt poor Adrian Mack for no reason.
Now, that's a little impressive for someone as small as Skinner to be able to get the jump on a seasoned competitor like Adrian Mack.
Well, now that I know frickin' Mary Sue is on their team, how do I know they didn't double team him?
I mean, we'll have to check the footage and see if there was anything like that.
I wouldn't put it past him.
A very great entrance every time I get to see it from Adrian Mack.
I don't like being this close to his look. He looks creepy. He's creepier up close.
Are you pulling a Shadow Heart? Are you afraid of wolves?
No, it's just his eyes creep me out.
Whose? Jabroni's?
Well, he creeps me out just in general.
A little bit of Glopina's mind virus action as we were figuring out what to do. Mod rotating the action as also I believe this is some of our very first perfectly intergendered tag team action.
Yeah, it's gonna be just all... There's not going to be any disqualification if men hit women or women hit men. It's intergender all around.
We are equal to opportunities kickers of asses, and if it's not incredibly obvious by our double women championships...
Yeah, we don't discriminate.
You can see Jabroni pinning... you can see Steffi B have her first title defense on Monday at 8 o'clock.
Oh. You know who she's facing yet?
I'm curious as to who would be interested. So we're gonna have Steffi B maybe call an opponent out.
Alright. Give me like an open challenge?
Open like Adrian Mack's forehead off of that ring post, my goodness.
It's one of the hardest parts of the ring, right?
Potentially, everywhere hurts in there.
Yeah, anywhere can be a pain spot if you make it that way.
7 count from the outside, 8 count on the outside.
What are they doing?
9 count.
Is Adrian Mack gonna...
Adrian Mack? No, they both got counted out.
Well then, they got so into it, it ended in a draw.
Insane happenings. Even the audience is upset.
I think they're just confused.
Me included.
Yeah.
Movie magic, movie magic. Yeah, take that, Skinner.
Yeah.
Why you gonna be messing around? Why is you and Pops getting messed around with, huh?
Yeah.
What are we thinking? What are we thinking? What type of competition do you think we run here, Skinner? Huh? What?
This is supposed to be good, honest competition.
And you're buying matches like that, huh?
We are a family show. And not Jabroni's family.
Yep. Here comes bad boy. Here comes. Ah, shit. Blah. Here it comes. You getting it this time, kid. Jesus. God. Something else. Something else.
Yeah. Get him.
What? My bad, my bad, my bad. Oh yeah. Finish him off. Hold up. Finish him off. Yeah, motherfucker!
Tell Jabroni to leave here.
You signed him.
You signed him.
I didn't think they'd fight like that.
Huh. And we're back. After a little bit of taking out the trash.
There was a lot of trash in the arena. But one thing that isn't trash is Candlemaker.
Yes.
Making his way to the ring. With that swagger that he only brings.
Yes. From what I've heard, he's going to be issuing an open challenge.
An open challenge?
Yeah. He's feeling emboldened by his victory last week.
There has been a lot of embiggening of the Candlemaker.
Yeah.
Nothing too competitive, nothing too ridiculous, but, you know, it's the small steps that lead you to greatness.
That's very true. Did you just come up with that?
Yuppers.
Nice.
Ah, he's laying it out in the ring. He says this is a new age of Candlemaker.
I am taking any comers. Let's see who answers the challenge.
A lot of goings. What?
Oh. Oh my gosh.
What is he doing here?
I'm not sure. He's your talent, right?
Guys, this is making his way to the ring, weighing a whole bunch soaking wet.
He weighs
Fish
a bucket
boy?
of chum.
Fish boy?
Yeah.
Why is he here?
I don't know.
Well, I guess he's here for his ex-rival Candlemaker.
I mean, he is the reason Candlemaker is not on your show anymore.
I guess the Predator is starting to make his way to different waters?
I mean,
Nobody wants to see him here.
I was worried when we had our coronation event that they might interact backstage, but I guess...
Well, he must have figured out where the Candlemaker was working.
Yeah.
Doesn't take too much deductive reasoning to figure out there are two shows, and if you disappear from one, where the other might appear.
Yeah.
I just didn't think it would be so bold for him to jump ship
I
quite
know.
like that, but a fish is comfortable in the water and more than ready to put out a flame. Oh my gosh, they're walking up to each other. They are staring each other down.
Wow. The history between these two.
They have had a history. Fish Boy almost getting small nips at Candlemaker every step of the way of the first month of RFW.
And right off the bat, he's just going after Candlemaker without hesitation.
He then got into a loser's leave situation at RFW Twig Branchley Memorial Show. This resulted in Candlemaker disappearing off of RFW Conquest and reappearing to shoot his shot at the RFW Roughshot locker room.
Yeah. And he's been on a pretty good streak ever since he's jumped ship and
once he finally was coached to not tag out every 2 seconds, he really started putting in the work.
Yeah.
And it's showing in his in-ring competition, his in-ring prowess. As he's flipped that fish, flippy floppy, flippity ploppity. Yeah, I just came up with that one too.
Oh, nice.
Running him into the steps as the hatred between these two men are obvious.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he is the reason he is not on your show anymore.
Could we be potentially seeing a reincarnation of the Boxman and Daddy Joe rivalry? They are not even heeding the referee's count. I don't even think that they recognize the refs here. Fishboy is not here for an open challenge. He is here for blood.
Yeah, he smelled blood in the water. And is just going after Candlemaker.
You hear that, Pharrell Williams? What's in the water? Blood.
Candlemaker's blood.
Yeah, if he keeps missing like that. Knee strikes and punches and kicks. Oh my!
And a heel kick to the head of Candlemaker.
And those two are down, snoring on the mat. But you gotta get those lulls every chance you get, because it's moments like that that can turn a battle. Making his way to the outside and coming back in.
It's almost like he changed his mind about what he was going to do. I think he might be a little bit flustered.
Potentially, I would be flustered too if my number one enemy came waltzing through the doors to reignite a heated rivalry that they once had.
Yeah, he was definitely not expecting Fishboy.
Candlemaker, who defended against Fishboy the entirety of the month, failed at the pay-per-view match between the two of them. Now, barely recovering from the embarrassment that happened at that show, Fishboy is back to rub sea salt in the wounds.
And Candlemaker has a chance at redemption here.
This is Vader's third redemption arc, essentially. Kick after kick, but so much for redemption, as Fishboy seems to be in control of this match. But Candlemaker is back in action, telling him they mean business, swatting at the air, even.
And a reversal into
just the blade cuts of the Fishboy's arms. Throwing him into the ref. Fishboy not even caring about the Roughshot referees.
Most people don't.
Draped atop the top rope. Well, I guess it's tit for tat when you tap when you pap the dome, you know?
I mean, our refs are not the best.
These refs love to check for the hairline when they're counting out a pinfall.
That they do.
Speaking of checking the hairline, Fishboy has scales, Candlemaker. No need to check it so hard. But what, Frankensteiner?
Yeah.
In the corner, but a jab to the face.
Oh.
It's electric pair position.
And a forearm
Discus
to the back of the
forearm
head.
to the back of the head from the electric pair position. Very confusing move.
You think it's
Candlemaker is trapped in a whirlpool.
It's like deja vu for him all over again.
Just a bit, as there's the distance he was looking for.
And a
dropping him directly onto the Sellout TV logo. Picked up and put down.
With a knee to the side.
Almost an Irish curse.
Almost.
But this is another type of curse! As he looked like he was going for the pin, but Fishboy was reeling in pain.
There he goes. And a pin attempt. And
Candlemaker!
measure of revenge from Candlemaker.
Victory screech! Woo!
Good for Candlemaker.
Candlemaker really learning a lot here at Roughshot.
Yes, he has. He has grown so much since he has joined this brand.
Even Fishboy's not causing trouble for him anymore.
No. I wonder if Fishboy's gonna go running back to your brand now.
Maybe. Maybe
or if
not.
he's gonna stick around and cause some trouble.
We'll have to see what the future may hold. But there is your winner, everybody. Soak it in. 10 more years of Candlemaker.
Good for Candlemaker.
Bop, bop, bop. You might put something there if you keep working that hard.
It's gonna bop some abs in.
Oh God. This can only mean one thing. It's gonna be expensive, isn't it?
Of course it will be. It's never not expensive with him.
You know, I heard that Vaudeville Bully recently put a block of gold in a residential park and stocked armed guards to keep anyone from taking this 1 cubic square of solid gold.
I hope I didn't pay for that gold.
I mean, look at how he comes to the ring. You tell me where that's coming from. But he said it was just to teach the poor folk what they'll never have.
Dang.
After that, I started to call into question his employment here, but he is a solid worker. He is a powerful man. Yep, there goes the money on the stage.
I need to make sure I didn't pay for that gold.
You might want to check the books. He's probably at the top.
He always is. There's
an addendum on the financial reports. And it's this. It's hemorrhaging. Everybody! Laundry money! He knows you're filthy. He expresses it every time he comes out here. How dirty you all are and how badly you need a bath and laundry.
Wow.
Well, you know, he wanted to have quarters drop from the sky, but we said it might be a little bit of a hazard.
That would definitely cause some lawsuits.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Here comes Davis Jones of the Pirates. And he pointed him out. He says, your booty, she be mine.
He does like his treasure.
He's not a huge fan of people burning money either.
No. Maybe he's looking to get the location of that gold out of him.
I mean, it is all over Twitter, but I heard he's more of a Parrot fan, so maybe he didn't get the memo.
I don't think he has technology.
He knows he doesn't know much about technology, but he knows a lot about tequila
and rum. Like you said, I had to send his contract via Parrot.
Yarg.
And it came back with poop on it.
Whose? Davis Jones?
I'm hoping
is that how he signs his letters?
I'm hoping it was
Holy neck breaker! Fast as I've ever seen two stars go in the ring!
These are some of our faster people.
Crazy speed! Crazy speed!
Despite Bully's size, he is quite a fast wrestler.
Whoa! Already in a submission hold!
In a single
dropping him down, almost
grab?
Snapping the ankle of the referee. This poor referee has been in danger from first bell.
Well, it's kind of like the wrestlers are getting revenge on getting bops to the top of the head every single time.
I mean, very, very true, very fair, and also this was one of these competitors was in Coronation, both of them?
I believe it was
Vaudeville Bully. So maybe a little bit of frustration from Davis Jones, given the very privileged and also a high-paying position for someone who has a very neutral win-loss ratio.
Yeah, Vaudeville Bully
is this...
Oh.
Over the shoulders and draped across the top ropes. They only do what works, folks. And that move works. So does God dribbling the back of the head.
He likes to inflict pain.
Well, you know...
It makes his mustache twirl.
You gotta be a masochist when you deal with oil. A miscalculation from Davis Jones.
And it looks like he rolled out to get some air, but Vaudeville Bully is following him.
And a Vaudeville Bully bulldog right there.
To the outside of the ring.
Outside of the ring, that is just a thin layer of plastic to make it easy to clean up the arena.
It was, too. That is carpet. No.
Essentially carpet on the floor, but it doesn't provide much cushion, as it's just a sit-out ass drive.
Actually, it's not even carpet, it's linoleum.
Going for the pin.
I forgot, I got the carpet to line the thing and not this. Never mind.
PJ Adder, not knowing the difference between linoleum and carpet, you count this. Let's see if you can.
1, 2.
There you go. And you're on par with all the other people in the arena right now. Congratulations.
Well then.
Well, I heard one cue from the audience, so maybe you're a little bit better, but not by much.
Where did you hear a cue from?
I heard some kid say Q instead of 2.
Oh.
Whoa! Picking him up! And dropping him down with an X marks the spot.
1.
Vaudeville Bully kicking out. Maybe
Only
he
at
didn't get
one.
all of that X marks the spot.
And a
Spear! The ever skipping to the point! Davis Jones
2.
getting a 2 count off of skipping one half of the prophecy.
Is he gonna go for the other part though?
Who knows? Dragging him around, a bit confused. Taking a bit too long. Vaudeville Bully doesn't have time to wait around for a pirate.
And Snake Eyes.
How about that for a quarterly report?
And he's choking him with his boot in the corner.
The ref, ineffectual to that obvious mugging that was happening there.
Well, they're always ineffectual.
Just a running face scrub. And those are dress shoes, folks. Those aren't wrestling boots. Those heels hurt.
Yes, I had to pay for the shoes. They are pretty much have like a metal bottom to them.
PJ admitting to all of the stuff a Vaudeville Bully's asked for. Does that make you his sugar mama?
I don't like that word.
And who would? Bell clap to Vaudeville Bully. Bam! PJ, are you going to be paying for those hearing aids?
No. And 3!
Davis Jones!
Picking up a huge victory.
Huge victory over a former qualifier.
Yeah.
Wowie, wow, wow.
Oh.
Ooh, Davis Jones is being interviewed. He's declaring that this is what the excellence he's striving for now. This is what you're going to be seeing in the future.
It's a sign of things to come.
Well, what's this? Vaudeville Bully doesn't seem too impressed. What could be happening here? Oh, he says, hey, I was the one who qualified. You lost before you could even get there. And he says, show me some respect and shake my hand, boy.
Is it gonna happen? Oh! A mutual show of respect.
Maybe? Looked like Davis Jones was a little tense there.
Weird. Vaudeville Billy doesn't really respect anyone.
It was more of Davis Jones respecting Vaudeville Bully.
Oh!
Aaron Wickeser making his way out to the ring, being a bit more than 2 pounds. I don't know, I'm just reading his armor. He's number 2 for some reason.
I don't know. They put that on there. I just gave him the armor. They put the
I was
numbers
under
on
the
there.
impression that they were a box deal directly from Authority HQ. You're telling me you got them their armor?
I got them part of their armor. I liked the aesthetic. They came with ugly armor.
Fair enough. Oh my god! Damage control's here!
No. But
there's someone just as damning! Chica!
Yes!
Chica,
is-
undefeated in singles action and
That she
still
is.
won't, maybe licking her wounds and taking non-singles action.
Yeah, this is going to be a triple threat match. And this
A
is our main event of
triple-
the evening.
What's that?
This is our main event of the evening.
Your main event of the evening is a triple threat
It is.
with so far 2 people of dangerous rapport.
Yes.
Chica just barely not tying with Ambrose for the most amount of eliminations. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Oh, he is looking weird.
Yeah.
What is going on with this man?
He kind of asked for a little bit of budget to get some new gear.
Well, he's worth it. That's
He
more
is.
Van Diver making cocky or not, that is War Van Diver coming out to the ring.
He is. He's got a bit more of a swagger than usual.
A little bit. I mean, cocky works in situations like this. He's not too, well, it's showing off that scar of his.
He's got quite a few scars.
As that was one he got from the Scrap Trap match, correct?
I believe so.
That's what he always said that the Scrap Trap match was nothing, and he tried to make it out that he would win without even getting hurt. But he got hurt.
He did. No one leaves the Scrap Trap unscathed.
Now, him and Boxman have been forming a small partnership. Allies of convenience, if you will.
Yeah.
Ah, he still likes the fire, at least.
He does.
The fire that burns within.
This should be a good match.
Very triple threat. Putting the women to task, challenging them against the men. And the bell has rung! Aaron taking a back seat as he witnessed War Van Diver immediately go after the only woman in the match.
Yeah, and Aaron is just dog stomping.
I mean,
War Van
fortunately,
Diver.
you can say Chica is one of the men. She fights with all of that dog in her every time she goes out there.
Yes, she does.
The only thing she doesn't have going for her is a little bit of weight.
She is very small.
She will be the smallest person in the ring at the moment.
I
So
think-
hard to tell with the quadruple A security if they're big or if it's the armor.
I think Aaron is just big.
Well, Aaron is the biggest of the quadruple A security.
He is.
War Van Diver clumsily slipping in the ring there, but somehow managed to pick up Chica off of it.
And a knee to the face of Chica.
As she's going to roll to the outside and take a break. These two men fighting in the ring. War Van Diver even rolling to the outside.
And Chica comes from behind and chop blocks Aaron.
She is known to sneak up on her opponents like that.
She knows when to take advantage of something.
Is it taking advantage? Or is she just being a conniving monster?
Well then. I think she's just very resourceful?
Look, one person's strategy is another person's, rule breaking. Speaking of breaking, the clavicle being driven into by a bony elbow. Those elbow pads are for her opponent's protection, not her.
No.
War Van Diver nowhere to be seen, except he's coming with a bat.
Oh.
Chica, wise to it, as she is a veteran, slamming him directly onto that baseball bat.
Using his hair to slam him.
That hair, is he calls it the regrettable source of his power.
Well then.
Somehow his hair, he derives all of his strength from his hair.
I did not know that.
You gotta talk to your stars every once in a while.
Well, some of them are easier to talk to than
Whoa!
others.
Again, this bat hanging in the arena, the ref not doing anything to it because there is no disqualifications in a triple threat in this scenario.
No, there
but
is
that
not.
bat is alternatively being used.
2,
2 count.
That was a close one.
But I don't think it was the breakup that did it. It was Chica kicking out under the weight of 2 men, essentially.
Yeah. She picks up War Van Diver.
Dropping him down. Bad position as Aaron Wickesser is taking advantage of the baseball bat being in the ring. Now it's War Van Diver and Chica. Chica managing to keep herself in the ring fairly well. Whoa! Sending him over into the other corner. There is a carnival that could be happening. Chica going for the pin.
1. Broken up or War Van Diver.
Stomping him out. Hitting the ropes. Trying to do a snapmare.
But missing.
Missing entirely. Going for the pin. But Chica's there, watching him like a hawk.
And bouncing his head.
Painfully dribbling the man on the ring.
What is she going for?
Something painful, something gross. Dropping him down, but Aaron in turmoil. War Van Diver taking advantage.
But Chica gets to her feet and takes the move instead.
Insane wherewithal for War Van Diver to redirect that attack to where it matters. He may be cocky, but he is a pro. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Aaron's showing the strength and reversing it into a power
Even Chica
slam.
was impressed as to what happened there. There are some dangerous egos in this ring right now. Now, equal parts War Van Diver and Aaron Wickesser, both of these men are believers in their own hype.
They are. And, I mean, so is Chica to a certain point.
As this combat goes on, that could have been the move that put away Chica, but even the ref couldn't even get 1 count as Van Diver was on him like a valid competitor. There's no comparison here. This contest is insane. This is a bookend event level event, and we are just having it on a card.
Yes. Well, I wanted to make... At the
start of that, you gotta start with a bang, as this is homecoming for y'all.
Exactly. I wanted to make the first show after the bookend event a good one.
And so far, so great, as we now have a Singapore cane in the ring.
Kendo stick.
Sure.
1, 2.
That could be it.
So close.
Picking him up, going for a kick, but managing to dip out of the way. Chica sending Van Diver into the ring, stopping a sledgehammer from being interrupted, running the ropes, and body slam. Whether that was a double D slam.
Oh gosh.
Thank you! Good night!
Not yet.
Now we're almost there. Chica driving a shoulder and hitting him across the back. Chica just handling these men one at a time.
Yeah.
Really rotating out.
I think the men might be underestimating her.
I mean, you know, there's a lot of lunk energy in the ring right now.
Yeah.
Whoa! And now that's some lump energy.
Yeah,
I think I hear Aaron snoring.
I think he might have a lump on the top of his head.
Uh-oh. Right onto the bat! Right onto the bat!
But Aaron breaks it up.
As this is at this stage, this is the type of thing you're going to have to do, because shots have been fired. But everybody trying to get to their best. But maybe it needs a little more than their best, as these are 3 very powerful competitors.
And
dipping out of the way.
Kick.
running into each other. And whip to the outside. What is he going to do? Absolutely
Chica reverses
nothing.
it.
Chica reverses.
And looks like she's going after War Van Diver.
War Van Diver on the outside. And putting him across the apron. Grabbing him for a choke slam. Onto the ring. And cussing him out in the process. Aaron picking at the scraps of that last attack. But Chica capitalizes. Went for the bat, but War Van Diver was ready.
And
Scoop
a
slam! Uh-oh.
He's
This
calling for
is
it.
not looking good. RKO!
But Aaron is coming in to save the
He
match.
knows. He's been put in that move before.
He has. And
But he pointed, here he is again. If he hadn't before, he has now. Chica out on the outside.
Aaron kicks out.
War Van Diver, pissed. He grabs a bat, incensed as that combat did not manage to work. Aaron taking advantage.
1, 2.
But managing just barely to get a shoulder up.
And kicks to the head.
A little consternation coming from Aaron Wickeser.
He is starting to get aggravated. It's like
Chica with the move that has claimed a mini! Has claimed a mini! Mandible Claw!
And Chica wins!
Chica picking up an insane victory over these two less than fine gentlemen. Mandible Claw has claimed many an opponent. And this continues to prove it. Chica is your winner, everybody.
Wow.
A heart of fire that one fan claims, and I can't imagine a more true statement than Chica. But anyway, that was tonight's show, everybody.
It was.
It had ups, downs, lefts, rights, and corridors in my own home that I didn't know existed.
Yeah, I didn't know they existed either.
But folks, that's your first week's shows.
After the bookend event.
And next week we have more action.
We do.
We have a title match on RFW Conquest Monday at 8. Be there. Be square. Miss Steffi B's first ever title defense?
Yes. And then on Friday, Ephedra is going to have her first defense.
Well. The plot, it thickens. You guys have a nice hot weekend. Good night, everybody.
And happy 4th of July.
Cheers, mate.
Good night.